Hello people, I know you didn't see my face in too long, but well, guess what, I'm back. So I wasn't really able to play that much and stuff during test. Hopefully I'll be getting back to recording Fortnite, I'm getting my computer fixed up and stuff, so yeah. Alright, so starting this morning, a brand new event began. I forgot this was beginning today. DD Tower Sacred Light. So basically, it's all these DD Tower things now. The reward, first because it got synchros, it became pretty good. Like, since they announced it, you were able to look it up. It's Lightning Warrior, so 2400 attack, 1200. He is a synchro. He's level 7, which is well, if he was level 5, that'd be pretty good, because practically everybody's running out of chunks synchron. Now we have him in a box finally. With keys of skill will growth in graveyard. So just back to level 5, I'm just getting off. So basically he's of course like a lot of them besides Synchro Dragon Archfiend, which got 2 tuners, of course he's 1 tuner plus 1 more non-tuners. But here's the thing, if it destroys an opponent's monster by balance into graveyard, it will exchange the damage to your opponent for each card in their hand. So they're taking additional damage from the battle if their monster was in attack position and turns it. Now hold on a sec, I want to just go look up something here quickly. Okay, so this card, Restructure Evolution, from all the way back in the very first main box. Yeah, Restructure Evolution. Inflict 200 points damage to your opponent's for each card in their hand. Basically, Lightning Warrior is that bottom monster. So he's practically his hand legs. And he has 24 attack, so he's got a pretty decent attack. For level 7 though, well, starting with the DD box, now something interesting going on here. So the first card I want to talk about, I completely forgot they could actually count for this thing. It's the Vylon Tetra. If this card is sent, it's level 2, I should add. If it's sent from a monster card, so to the graveyard, you pay 5 life points. The attack one face of monster you control, equip that monster to the top. Equip this card to that target. If equip monster be destroyed, destroy this equip card instead. Stats are weak, but it's tuned as well. Now there are some violent cards, especially summon the equipped monster, so he can be brought easy. Same for the other super rare, Diana the Light Spirit. I'm gonna mention Never Violence or like I'm gonna mention a card briefly after I read about her, got to look it up. Yeah, she's a thunder. That is a thunder. Which could be a fairy. Gabriel Sunset must be special summoned from your hand by banishing one light monster from your graveyard. Kinda like Gigantes, but sort of Archetype Gigantes isn't really contributing. She isn't really related to them. Yeah, once per turn during your opponent's end phase gains 1,000 life points. I don't really see that her stats as well aren't really like not the best. But it's like a Thunder beatdown deck right with Radeon, Electronic Radeon, just basically a search engine to send you out so you're probably guaranteed your spawn traps next turn. Using something seahorse from Thermal Box. And then just this. Using that and Brohoder. So she might see some play in and a lot of Thunders are light. Then the one card nobody saw coming, Lightning Blade. I don't know why it's here, but I'm going to talk about a card I thought that should have replaced Diana right now. Right, so here it is. So you're just looking up on it. Baron Omega, it's a level, I think it was 10. Yeah, he is level 10. Except like the Red Dragon Archfiend Archetype, he requires 2 tuners and 1 non-tuner violent monster. If I remember correctly, the only tuners we have are like, excluding the new one we just got, all level 3s is the Cube and Stella, which I think are in the same box with Spout Bravery. When it's got a single summon, destroy face of monster that will normal summon or set. Now, most likely when he pulls level 10, that probably isn't important because the meta is special summoning right now. Normal summoning just at the start, then you just special summon into a Anki. The most I can see its counter is vampires if you tribute summon Vamp or Grace. Yeah, destroy a monster that will normal summon set. Once per turn, you can summon face a battle monster in the graveyard, equip that card to this target during your player's end phase. Do your player's turn when a monster effect activates. Summon equip card, equip this card to the graveyard, negate the activation if you do, destroy that monster. Now this would make Vylons a lot more player. I find this would have been better than Lightning Warrior. Nothing too meta changing because he is pretty hard to bring out. You're gonna need 2 tuners and I think only Stella has the equip effect. I don't think the cube has any equip effect, so he's pretty good. Like a lot of the DD Tower rewards, they're there, but you don't see play. So yeah. Among the regular rewards, we have Laya the Liberator. Add 2 of your moves to play fairy type monster to your hand each time a counter trap is activated. I don't see why fairy types will be moved in a counter fairies deck. He literally looks like he should be a counter fairies deck, but how are they going to get removed? Okay, the next up here we have Lightray Carefreed. He's kind of like elemental lords, where they have to have 5 of the same attribute. Except he's somewhat more. He's one of the as destructive. 5 more light monsters with different names in your graveyard, and his card seeing is going to follow the same thing. And can be special some other ways, of course. Once per turn, during your player's turn, when spell trap was activated, you can banish a warrior type from your graveyard. Negate activation. If you do, destroy it. All face-up monsters you control must be warrior type to activate and resolve this effect. He's got good stats, but the thing is, light type warriors, I don't think we have that much. I'll look it up soon, probably in this video, but next up we have Diablos. He follows the exact same set of conditions, just less defense. And he's once per turn you can banish a light monster, attack when set card your opponent controls. And like the original Diablos, King of the Abyss, I think his name was. It's either top or bottom of the deck. I think the original one could see a card on top of your opponent's deck and then decide whether it goes back or not. Then we have crappy vanillas. Well, you've seen already. And we have the Dark Dimension pack. We have 5 of these, which I'll show you in a second. Basically, I don't even get what's the difference with what's going on here. Also, we got gems finally. DD draw that basically gives you draw only in the DD tower. I can't even click on it. After 37 on like. Oh! Okay, Konami, I see you. So you're practically not going to want to reset until you get your gems, which means you're going to get a total of 360 if you get all 40 gems 3 times. So you just get crappy gold, and I didn't even show the. So GX, it's a lot of stuff. That's GX, I meant 5Ds. Of course, we're gonna get a Junk Berserker from Yusei. Almost get 2 more of his rewards. Dash Boy, which I got because it's crap. We have Rosaria and Rose, which think that. Dog Verge, I think this guy might see some play because of the skill. I don't really know what's the use of putting it in an actual deck. But still get just a free one. We have more Trunks. We have what's her name? Whatever he is, Leo's sister Luna, her Regulus and Sunlight along with What Fox. I think they're trying to give us some sync related stuff. We have Elf in the Rave. I just use one more copy and I have 3 of him. And of course the Dark Dimension pack is gonna follow all the rewards. The only thing I need to have like 3 of everything. The only thing I need one more copy of is Necros, because I only got 2 of him. And that's practically it for them now. As for the boss monster, all I can just say is probably Moki King again. Like, yeah. Also, like, what is up with Duel-Links? It was glitchy. Basically, Pikiro, where she. Right down here, I beat this girl. The game for some reason crashed and keep making me just go back to the screen. So I eventually just outright closed the game. I came back and said I beat her, but I didn't get my gems. Eventually I noticed some glitches were going on and basically got 350 gems as an apology from Konami. So I just had to go and beat her all over again for some reason. Yeah, and I also want to know something good. You know how you're just really hating on the fact that you have to complete missions now to get these things, the cards in game out. Well, it turns out now we don't need to do that, at least with Pikiru, but if you are mission completists, you get mission completionists. I mean, you get these sweet Gradius, you get Gradius card sleeves and then the icon. I like the pixel art, on it, it looks very nice. Basically, 3 monsters are Pikiru, Moki, Alien Gray, I think your name was. Yeah. Looks like whatever graphic comical alien can I think of without like and Gradius. Like I said, as far as I've seen, the boss monster is Moki King. Nothing really too much on On draws, nothing really too much on gems, I mean. But we have items, the DD draw, no, I don't even know what it is. Okay, so here in the items tab, we have the LP potions. Basically, your LP times DD tower single light dimension will be increased by 4,000. Basically, you start to do at 8,000. So yeah, and then you can buy it for 5 at $4. That's actually kind of a good deal because it's 1 on 6 for, yeah. Then you have DD draw, which is for gems. Now I can't buy it, but I don't really think it's that good. You draw in the event DD tower, single dimension will increase by 1. That's 2 draws in 1 turn. Like, that is good if you're getting problems. Like, you're in that deck that you know you might lose unless you draw a certain card. That'll be good, but I'm pretty sure, as you saw, you get it as a reward eventually. Now, there's one thing I want to take note of. If you lose, you're going to get through next turn in addition to, oh my gosh, in addition to whatever skill, DD draw, or DD draw counts as the booster items you activate, you're going to get skill willpower. The skill gets a buff. Oh, I know it's defeats. Basically, I accidentally lost because I ran heavy star with Kyber and got a brick on my hand. And then I got this skill and it gave all my monsters a 1,000 attack and a defense. I need to explain it a lot more clear down here. Willpower 1, yeah. Duration of the duel, attack defense of your monsters increased by 100. So it goes up to 300. Yeah. If you use the duel against the monster, special skill willpower will be activated automatically, which gives you a buff in the next duel. Not sure if it's doing against the same monster or not. Effective willpower being forced up to a maximum of level 3, depending on consecutive feats. So like, if you want that, don't know I want it. And of course we have this guy and the higher floors. Where's the area 50? Oh, okay, now we get a third copy of Lightning Warrior in this event. But I'm just telling you guys right from now, expect to see a Light Swan deck and possibly the teasing of Judgment Dragon. Because if Judgment Dragon is in a Light Swan deck from tier 40, from level 41, floor 41 to 50, you're gonna have a lot of problems with that monster. Okay. But practically that's the entire recap of the event. It works the same way everyone works. It's somewhat good, mostly because of Lightning Warrior. Just saying it, he's just making things a lot better. Yeah, not to mention his synchro, but yeah, that's practically it. So that's Sacred Light Dimension. I'm hopefully gonna start being able to record Fortnite because that broke hit to that I want to make views. Bye bye.